why would we want to create artificial barriers to success? So we're going to do that. It's going to be an important piece of legislation, and I know we got the senator here will help us get it through the Senate. The House already passed this last session, and this got bogged down towards the end, so we're going to make it a priority to get it done going forward. We also are going to add to that, though, a provision of legislation to prevent our DBPR agency, which does the professional licensing, and the boards from denying an individual a license solely because the individual defaulted or became delinquent on their student loans. So you think about it, we've had a generation of students that have taken too much loans out. Now in Florida, fortunately, we keep tuition down at our state universities, so you shouldn't have a huge problem there, but people that go to private universities have had excessive, that's been a problem nationwide. So you have somebody that's had problems with that. Now they're trying to get on their feet and get an occupational license so that they can succeed, and you won't give them the license because they have the debt problem. Well, how are they ever going to dig out of the hole if you don't let them get the license? And so we think it makes sense to want people to get up off their feet. So we are going to not deny anyone the ability to make a living because of student loan debt. And then finally, the bill will allow for licensure reciprocity for a number of professions, allowing individuals who hold valid licenses in good standing in another state to be licensed in Florida as long as certain qualifications are met. And I think that makes sense as well. Additionally, we're going to have DBPR craft a bill that allows for what we're calling global licenses, which basically means reciprocity within Florida. So, for example, if you are here in Miami-Dade County and you have a license to be a drywall contractor, the bill will allow you to use the same license that you have in Miami-Dade in Broward without having to fill out additional paperwork, pay additional fees, or take another exam. And so your Miami-Dade license would be valid throughout the state. This makes sense. It cuts down on unnecessary red tape, and I think will allow people to be more productive. And then finally, and I know Paul Renner will talk more about it, these requirements, if they're going to be put in, they should be sunsetted so that at some point the legislature is forced to revisit it, and 4 or 5 years down the road, they can look and see and say, okay, do we want to reauthorize this? Now, some of them are going to be no-brainers to reauthorize. Others are going to be able to say, okay, well, maybe not. And so I think it just puts the burden on the government to show why these are necessary, and I think that that's a good thing. So.